Top of the morning to you. This is Monday with Friday, preparing you for a better week ahead. This month of April, specifically last week and this week, witnesses the holiest of holy periods of the three Abrahamic religions converging in harmony, at least on the calendar. Last week, Christians celebrated Holy Week, and yesterday, Resurrection or Easter. Our Jewish siblings began celebrating Passover last week and will finish the festival this week. And our Muslim siblings are today in their 20th day of Ramadan, with 𝐸𝑑 next week on Friday. But I wish the harmony would extend beyond the calendar. I would be among the first people to admit, recognize, and confess that religion has been a mixed bag of results all across the world. There is no doubt that religion has and continues to behave badly. But religion has also frequently behaved well, making invaluable contributions to mankind. One such undeniable area is in education. Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Brown, Cambridge, Oxford, and many more were founded by churches, while religious or denominationally supported public schools abound everywhere, providing top-notch education, often eclipsing public state-run schools for quality. In the global north as well as the global south, the evidence of religion gone evil is abundant. One form of this evil is what I call entrepreneurial religion, producing filthy and indecently rich pastors from America in the north to Nigeria in the south, leading opulent lifestyles, carrying attitudes of entitlement to riches, even at the expense of their parishioners who fail to process intelligently that they are being fleeced. Sure, there are some, such as Rick Warren, who have poured immeasurable amounts of money into health, development, and capacity building initiatives in many parts of the world, Rick Warren specifically in Africa. But others who are rich live in multi-million-dollar mansions, drive multiple luxury vehicles, not all at once, and live like royalty. And this is only one example from one religion. It will require hours to explore the many ways varieties of religions have been divisive, supremacist, triumphalist, exclusive, abusive, violent, brutal, ugly, and downright ungodly. None of the three Abrahamic religions escapes accusations with mounds of evidence that find them guilty of sins, injustices, and atrocities over their lifetimes. These disturb me so much that I often want to dissociate myself totally from religious institutions and the ways too many I know misinterpret religion, misunderstand who they're meant to be, and live out both. Religion in this 21st century frequently annoys, disturbs, and revolts me. But what energizes and drives me, though, is not so much religion as a worldview and lifestyle informed by someone named Jesus, who never intended to establish a religion in the first place. Now, all of us, consciously or subconsciously, are informed by somebody's example. My prime example is Jesus, though it includes many aspects of the lives of many human beings like Martin Luther King Jr., Dietrich Bonhoeffer, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Benazir Bhutto, Rosa Parks, Mohandas Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and many more. Among the many examples of Jesus worth emulating today is the way he related to, validated, and viewed a people who back then were called Samaritans, who today would loosely be undeniably Muslims. Jesus loved them, respected them, and welcomed them. He was from the Hebraic and Jewish tradition, which he never denounced. That Christians view Jesus as standing beyond those two religions, Judaism and Islam, because we view him as the Son of God, does not, in my understanding, negate, diminish, or subordinate my Muslim and Jewish siblings as any less valid in God's sight, and consequently, they possess no lesser rights in a country that might consider itself Christian. You hear that, America? Conversely, in a country that might consider itself Hindu, Muslims should not be considered a second-class kind of people. You hear that, Prime Minister Modi? Similarly, in a country that considers itself Jewish, Muslims should not be viewed as deserving annexation, demotion, and crumbs. You hear that, Mr. Netanyahu? This is why countries should be thoroughly secular, not religious, leaving religion as the purview of individuals only to organize however they wish, but completely outside of government to either influence government or be influenced by government, and certainly never finding any tenets of religious faith infiltrating national and secular law. The stars and the calendar have lined up this year, harmonizing to bring Ramadan, Passover, and Easter together. Good grief! If the stars can do it, why can't humankind? I am Michael Friday, and your week just got better. I'll see you again next week. Happy Monday, all the way to Friday.